Hey, what's up, guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, there has been this theory going around that we know that there's going to be the heads on spikes, and I can guarantee it'll be in season 9. I am also pretty sure they're going to save it for the finale. And for those of you that don't know, the heads on spikes, it's this big moment from the Walking Dead comics that involves the new big bad, the Whisperers. They killed 12 characters, they decapitate them, and then they put them on spikes to mark a border to separate their group, their territory from the other's territory. And, of course, the survivors, everyone that didn't get killed, they don't take that very well. They're not happy that their friends just got decapitated and everything. So to them, it's an act of war. Although the Whisperers, it's marking their territory and marking the border. But it's a very big moment in the comics, and it should be happening this season. Like I said, I guarantee it'll happen this season, and I think it'll be in the finale because it's this big moment, and I think it would be that really big gut punch to end the season on that, and get people pumped for season 10 and the season 10 trailer and the season 10 premiere. They're going to want to watch what happens next. And it's 12 characters dying. Some of them are main, some of them are small, some of them are recurring, but it's 12 characters that die at once. And not only that, but they're already dead. It's just boom, in your face. Not only have these characters died, but we didn't even see them die. They're already dead. They're walker heads, chomping away at air. Looking at the survivors like they don't recognize them because they're dead. They're just walker heads that want to eat. It's this very chilling moment in the comics, and I'm really excited for how they adapt it, especially with Angela Kang and not with shit Gimbal. But some people have been speculating that Carol is going to die and be one of the heads on spikes, and people keep bringing up this picture of a head on a spike, and it's an official Walking Dead picture, and it does kind of look like Carol, and it's kind of, the facial structure is kind of like Melissa McBride's, and the hair is kind of like Carol's current hair right now. But here's the thing. It's a promotional picture of The Walking Dead Season 7. For those of you that didn't know that, this is a picture that is 2 years old. It is a promotional picture, and it is an official Walking Dead promotional picture. But it's not for season 9, it was for season 7. It was 2 years ago. It was probably something for like the Sanctuary, or because the Sanctuary uses walkers as sort of a camouflage, or it could just be a reference to that moment, that the Whisperers and those deaths. It could just be like a reference, like an Easter egg, like how Glenn kept doing things with bats as a reference to what's eventually going to happen to him. I think that could have been just like a reference. It's not Carol. It wasn't. They didn't decide to mold a face that looks like Carol 2 seasons ahead and plan her having long hair 2 seasons ahead. I mean, that would be pretty methodical, like really thinking ahead. I don't think they were thinking, oh, we're going to give Carol long hair in 2 seasons and she's going to get killed by the Whisperers and she's going to have her head put on a spike. So let's make this season 7 poster of Carol's head and kind of hint that that's what's going to happen in 2 years. I mean, they didn't do that. And it's not just that. Carol isn't going to die in season 9. I mean, she and Daryl are the Atlanta 2, for Christ's sake. You can count Rick. You can say Atlanta 3 because Rick is possibly still alive. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen in that movie trilogy. I just know that there was a 6-year time skip and they still think Rick is dead. But as far as Rick being on the show, he's not. So Daryl and Carol are the Atlanta 2, the only 2 characters left from the first season. Even if they bring Morgan back, it's still the 2 from the Atlanta group. It's still the Atlanta 2. I'm not ready for an Atlanta 1. I do not want just Daryl. I mean, Daryl's okay, but I don't want just Daryl. At least keep Carol alive. I know that Carol's slightly more hopeful, and that tends to get you killed on this show, but she's still Carol. She's still that realistic, brutally honest kind of adaptable survivor. I want to see her deal with the Whisperers. I don't want her to get killed by the Whisperers. Plus, Arguably the biggest head on the spike in the comics, the biggest character that dies. Rosita too, but Rosita's not as big in the comics. But the biggest character that has a head on their head on a spike in the comics is Ezekiel. Ezekiel is Carol's husband, the love interest. So I think they're going to keep it like that. They're going to keep it as Ezekiel, and Carol will be devastated and heartbroken and traumatized, and she's going to cry. I mean, I can't wait to see Melissa McBride's acting when she sees Ezekiel's walker head on a stick. You know, she never got to say goodbye. She didn't even know he was dead. Just shocked, angry, and she is going to turn into this weapon. She is going to kick the Whisperers' asses. You don't even need anyone else for the Whisperer War. It can just be Carol versus all the Whisperers, and Carol's gonna win because she's Carol. I mean, she's done that sort of shit. She's blown up communities of people to break her friends out. I mean, she's lit people up on fire just for the fuck of it. I mean, she's well, not for the fuck of it. There's reasons that she did things that involved gasoline and fire, but I mean, she's skilled at killing. She's a skilled survivor, and when she sees Ezekiel's head on a spike, she is gonna be John Wick, wanting revenge to the 9th fucking level. She's gonna slaughter them like Chuck Norris. I mean, and plus, Melissa McBride is a very talented, strong. What's the word? Fuck it, I don't know. But she has multiple talents. She's a very good actress, and I want to see her acting. I want to see her after Ezekiel's death, and I want to see her, fight the Whisperers and kill the Whisperers, and who knows, maybe Beta, Alpha died differently. Maybe Carol kills them. I mean, I don't think Carol's going to be one of the heads on spikes. Plus, they just had a contract with Carol, Michonne, and Daryl, the actors that played Carol, Michonne, and Daryl, because they're pretty much they are like the 3 longest living characters, the longest lasting characters on the show. Some characters like Rick and Maggie, they're just kind of MIA. But as far as actually being on the show right now, Michonne, Daryl, and Carol are the 3 longest ones. So they just got like a contract for the next 3 years. So I don't think they're going to kill Carol. I don't think they're going to kill Carol in season 9. I think she's going to live at least a few more years. And you can't. The thing about the 12 heads on spikes is that's like you don't see it. That's one of the disturbing parts. It's you don't see them die. You don't see them get decapitated, and that could work for a character like Ezekiel, who's kind of a fighter, but not like the most badass fighting character. Rosita's pretty badass, so I don't know how I feel about that one. But Carol, you can't give Carol an off-screen death. Come on, yeah, she's not going to She's not gonna get that death. I mean, I know some people think that maybe since The Walking Dead switches things with characters, they're gonna have Carol be one of the heads, and Ezekiel's gonna be the traumatized one. But I think Ezekiel's gonna be the one that's dead, like the comics, and Carol's going to be the one that's angry and wants to avenge his death. I think it just makes a lot more sense, and it could be good for Carol's story because she does sort of have to be strong for Henry. She has to, Henry's dad is dead now. He just has his mom, and Carol has to be strong for him. So she still has story. She still has drama in the story to do. So it's not like her character is like out of story or anything. So I think she'll be fine. I think she'll survive the next few years. And yeah, she's not going to be one of the heads on spikes. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Just let me know what you think, and as always, don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.